Hello and welcome to another video from Midas Touch Toys, Games and Collectibles. And today we're looking at the 2012 release by Biff Bang Pow from their $6 Million Man series of 8-inch Mego style action figures. And the one we are looking at today is of Oscar Goldman, who was Steve Austin's boss and the head of the OSI, the Office of Scientific Investigation. Okay, so this is the card that the figure comes on, and it says ages 14 plus, Biff Bang Pow, the $6 Million Man, officially licensed product, and it's got warning, choking hazard, small parts, not for children under 3 years, and it's got Oscar Goldman. And in the background there you can see an image of the $6 Million Man, Steve Austin, running in his tracksuit, and of course then we've got the figure behind the bubble. But before we have a good look at the figure, I'm just going to turn the card around and let's see what we got printed on the back. Okay, so I've turned the card around and on the back it says officially licensed product, the $6 Million Man. Gentlemen, we can rebuild him. We have the technology. We have the capability to build the world's first bionic man. Steve Austin will be that man, better than he was before. Better, stronger, faster. Which are those immortal words from the opening of the $6 Million Man television show. Okay, it says collect them all. Colonel Steve Austin, Bigfoot, Oscar Goldman, the Fembot, Colonel Steve Austin again, and Dr. Rudy Wells. It says NBC Universal Television Consumer Products. And it says $6 Million Man's trademark or copyright of Universal Studios. And then you've got all the licensing information at the bottom there. And it's got biffbangpow.com and EMCE. MC Toys, who developed the toy together. And at the bottom, you've got the barcode, and it says SMDM Oscar Goldman 8-inch action figure, part number 15052. Okay, so that's the back of the card. Now, let's turn the card back round and have a good look at the figure itself. Okay, so I've zoomed right in on the facial features of the figure. Now, these figures were all inspired by the Mego designs of the 1960s, 70s and the early 80s. And I must say at this point, when these were re-released, Mego hadn't reformed. So these were basically just copies from the Mego toys, or based on the Mego toys of the 60s and 70s and the early 80s. Okay, but the facial sculpture is very good on this particular figure. If you just zoom in very closely, you can see the face is exactly, well, it's very a good likeness to Richard Anderson, who played Oscar Goldman in the $6 Million Man and also in the Bionic Woman, actually. And he was the head of the OSI, which was the Office of Scientific Investigation, which was a government organisation. And Steve Austin and the $6 Million Man and Jamie Summers, the Bionic Woman, both worked for Oscar Goldman. And he appeared in both television series. Okay, so there you can see his facial features. His sculpting's fantastic, and he is, like all of the Mego designed figures, he is dressed in fully fabric clothing. So he's got his shirt and his tie, and he's also in his checked suit, which he wore quite often on a television show. And right at the bottom there, you can see he comes with his briefcase. And if I just turn the card to the side there, you can see at the bottom there is his sunglasses. So he comes completely equipped, and of course in his black shoes, which you can just see at the bottom of the card there as well. So the figure says it's 8 inches tall action figure. So let's give it a quick measure. So we're looking at 19 centimeters, which works out at 7.5 inches, not quite 8 inches. Maybe his knees are bent a little bit, maybe he's not as straight up, but it's 7.5 inches, I think, is what it comes out at. If we measure across, the widest point will be where his hands are. We're looking at 8 centimeters, and depth wise we're looking at around about 4 centimeters. So that gives you an idea of the size of the figure. Now, these figures apparently were very good quality. I don't know myself because I've never actually opened one. I've always kept them in the card because I think they look absolutely amazing in the card, and I can't see any reason why I would ever open them. But yeah, apparently the quality was very good. Was very similar to the Mego ones. They didn't fall to pieces. They were made to last, basically. So apparently all the $6 million man range was like that. So yep, good quality figures, very good lightness, good sculpting, and overall terrific range of figures. How well did they do? Well, I'm sure they've done very well in the US, but in the UK here, I don't think they've done particularly well. Not because it's not a good figure or there wasn't a market for it. I just don't think we managed to get many of the figures over here. Biff, it was very difficult to find Biff Bang Pow stuff in the UK. There's only a few companies that actually brought the stuff in and sold them. So trying to find them in a standard shop or a toy shop or even a comic shop was very difficult. It had to be a specialist shop to find these figures. So UK market wasn't particularly big on these, but I'm sure the US market was. They were officially licensed product, but they were limited supply. So there was a limited quantity, a pre-designated quantity that was run. Once that had finished, that was it, the end of the line. Which obviously has made them incredibly collectible and unfortunately has made them very expensive. Now these figures now in the sealed pack, they run out to pretty much the same type of money you're looking at for the original 1970s Kenner figures. They've really shot up to that kind of value. Are they worth it? Well, I think so. I think they're very good figures, very collectible, perfectly designed, and the facial features, the sculpting looks absolutely superb. So yeah, I believe they are worth it. But like I say, very difficult to find in this mint sealed unused condition. But as usual, we at Midas Touch have managed to find a few, and they're currently available to purchase on the Midas Touch website, which you can get to quite simply by clicking the link below. It'll take you straight to the website where you'll be able to find this and many other vintage $6 million man items, and many other toys, games and collectibles come to that. There's over 10,000 products currently available on the website for you to view and purchase at your leisure. And also don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because we are uploading videos for every new item that goes into the website. There will be something for everybody, and I'm absolutely positive you're not going to want to miss this, because we literally have thousands and thousands of new items which we are shooting videos for and uploading on a daily basis. So if there's something in particular you are looking for, something old that you've never been able to find, something quirky you might want to buy for a friend, or maybe just something from your childhood that you'd like to own again to help you recuperate those long lost childhood memories, well, stay tuned, keep watching, because you never know, the next item we upload could be that item you've been looking for. Okay, that is it for me on this particular item. I hope you've enjoyed this very short video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.